One of the first things that I actually engaged with Durham Lane on was the leadership training. Prior to buying the business, I was technical director. My partner at the time, Robin Price, was MD. I knew that he was retiring. Mechanisms were being put in place for myself to take over. But I didn't really feel I had the tools to lead a team. I didn't have the leadership qualities. Durham Lane were able to provide leadership coaching. So that happened over about a 6-month period. And it was hugely beneficial to me. I've learned a great deal in terms of how to lead a team, how to ensure that I'm offering direction and vision, how to interact with individuals, make sure that they feel engaged. I'm a very open managing director. I'm quite happy to let the staff know what the plans are. It's important. Prior to engaging with Durham Lane, I think the company was a little bit closed at directorship level, but I prefer to be much more open in that, and that has come from the competence of leadership training via Durham Lane. As a result, Ruth, our sales director, she went on the sales directorship training. Again, strong element of that is leadership. She did that with Richard Lane, so she learned more of a sales slant, how to build and manage a sales team, how to ensure that they are functioning as well as can be. Prior to engaging with Durham Lane on the marketing side of things, there wasn't really a marketing strategy as such. It was very disjointed. It certainly didn't marry up with sales. I mean, now, because we've engaged with Durham Lane, it seems like common sense now, but we didn't fully appreciate the importance of the marketing and sales really running in parallel with each other. That's something that we're starting to implement increasingly. The sales plan and marketing plan will now start to work side by side. In terms of the actual marketing changes that we've had a brand refresh. Very, very positive comments from customers on that, and I'm glad to say very positive comments from staff on that. One of the main changes because of the branding was the keeping business running mantra, the tagline. And whilst I think that's a great way of saying in 3 words what ultimately KBR stands for, I believe it also gives the staff a bit of a mission statement almost, an unofficial mission statement where they know what it is that they're expected to achieve in terms of our customer base. So that's had a good added positive effect. Social media now marries up with our sales plan, and we've got a great new website. We weren't certainly getting very positive comments on our previous website, but now we absolutely are. We would get customers who would phone us up and say, well, I didn't know you do that, or it's not on your website, or it's too hard to find. And we weren't getting very much in terms of incoming inquiries through the website, so clearly our SEO wasn't what it should be. Since the website's been updated, we've had some great positive comments. I think it portrays the professionals of KBR. It has a great message to new and existing customers, and it's clearly more visible on the internet now because people are seeing us and we're getting incoming inquiries as a result. So the results I've seen since engaging with Durham Lane, certainly now we have what I would say is the best sales pipeline I've seen in the 20 years I've been at KBR. When I look at what's out there in our sales pipeline, on our CRM system, we have huge potential with things like with councils, huge potential with large-scale guest Wi-Fi networks, point-to-point wireless. So the message is getting out there. I understand that part of the reason we have this isn't just our improved ability to go and liaise with new customers. It is the whole brand now. It's how we present ourselves as a company, and that comes from the marketing element. It comes from equally it comes from training via Durham Lane in terms of leadership, and the guys then running the departments internally that allow this to function. And of course the sales aspect on top, that gives our guys the confidence in terms of how we run our sales department, how our account managers act within the sales department to go and find new deals. And we have what is a very exciting sales funnel now. And I'm hoping that we'll start to see it bearing fruit. You know, we've engaged with Durham Lane for about a year now, so given the sales cycle that's typical for KBR, then I believe that throughout this year we'll start to see that come through now. I would absolutely recommend Durham Lane to other people. The main general reason for recommending Durham Lane would be throughout all of the departments I've worked with, whether it's the leadership coaching, whether it's the outsourced sales, or whether it's the marketing element, and now I'm moving into the recruitment element. Every single person that I've liaised with within Durham Lane are basically experts at what they do, whether it's in the marketing, whether it's in the social media, the SEO, the outsourced lead generation, the recruitment. There seems to be such a high level of expertise throughout the company that I can say without any hesitation that I would recommend Durham Lane for that reason alone.